they will have long died. What we are doing now is not only for the now, but it is for the future. You owe it yourselves in your generation to be able to travel in the expanse of this continent without any limitation. The advantages of a borderless Africa will range from our tourism to our agriculture, to our education, cultural exchange, militarization of Africa, and protection of our own resources. Right now we are battling as Zambians, as Zimbabweans, as trucks are moving out minerals away from our country to the Chinese countries. But when they do that, they cross over other countries. They are taking them from Congo, through Zambia, through Zimbabwe, through South Africa, to the borders. And these are the jobs that belong to the African children. Every time you see a truck full of materials driving past your town, you must look at that as your jobs, your resources, and your futures going to fuel the industries of other countries. We cannot stop to even pontificate the development of Europe with all the industries that they have in Europe. But all those industries are built on the resources that are being taken out of the African continent. And as much as young people are complaining and crying for jobs, those are the jobs. And borders are the leakages. That's where the minerals and the resources and the brain drain of Africa is happening. We want to enjoy the benefits of the continent in its totality. And it is in your hands as young people, starting right here in Zambia. Yeah. In the background of our stalwart Kenneth Kaunda, yes, who stood at the formation of the Africa Union. Yeah. We are here 60 years later to even remind ourselves that the vision that they had for Africa has not been realized. It's such a joy and a pleasure to see all of you plugging in into that future. We are 60 years behind, and the spirit of our ancestors and the forefathers who formulated Africa is with us. We wish and we hope that the entire African continent, particularly the young people who are in universities, young people who are looking for jobs, that this is a worthy cause to get yourselves involved in. Because the transaction and the transformation of our borders will not only impact us in the present, but going forward into the future, we will be able to enjoy a united Africa, yes, which I want to become part of. One Africa, one people. One Africa, one people. We don't want borders in Africa. We want a borderless Africa. Yes.